So let me give you a couple of examples here of companies that are really modeling a lot of what I've talked about this morning. Ceridian is a client that I've worked with, and what they're global organization. And what I love about them is they're using technology to leverage all of their HR strategies globally. When I did a webinar for them, I did a webinar keynote for them, and they had everybody texting but also messaging in. They have regular weekly trainings via technology. They're modeling everything we're talking about. As far as upgraded operating skills, one of the things that progressive organizations are doing with shared leadership is allowing us to challenge each other regardless of your title. And what Ceridian does, the CEO says, do challenge me. Like, it's not about you can't challenge because he's the CEO. He wants to be challenged because he's part of the overall team. And it's in challenge. And when I say challenge, I'm not talking about creating conflict for the purpose of conflict. I'm talking about asking questions that powerfully could create more creative solutions. So as an organization, if we're all in our leadership zone and we all have confidence and we're all talented, we should be able to question each other about why we're doing something. Is it the best answer? Could it be better? That's a dynamic working. That's the future of work. And they've modeled that really well. I mentioned Zappos earlier. Zappos with the holacracy. I've actually, Tony Say, the CEO of Zappos, endorsed my book on the art of change leadership. I've actually followed him for quite some time. I've been to Las Vegas and to his headquarters and seen what they do in that organization. He's been doing future of work before anybody else. And so some of the things he does is they have decorate your department. And so they have visitors coming in. And when I was there, the marketing department was dressed as Elvis Presley. And when you walk by, they all turn to the guest and go, thank you for coming, thank you very much. You know, and it's just this humor that they use. The sales department had their area decorated like a jungle, so they had monkeys hanging down, and when you walk by, the monkeys would be auto-generated to go, what? There's like all these cool things that they're doing around engagement, and not just employee engagement, but customer engagement. And Amazon followed Zappos when it came to free shipping. So just so you know, totally innovative in what they're doing. E3 Wealth, another client of mine. What I love about E3 Wealth is they are truly revolutionary in that they have put all their leaders through some pretty far out courses, the forum, some programs that involve really different thinking. And what they're doing is they're changing the finance. They want to change the financial reality in America. So their vision isn't just let's create more business for ourselves. It's how do we transform our industry. They're going so far as inviting their competitors to regular meetings that they have in order to share knowledge to help the industry because they believe the industry is flawed. And they're all about wealth creation and abundance mentality versus fear of retirement, which is how money and wealth has been handled up until now. So they're a great example of being future focused and being shared leadership in their approach. And then another example is our company, Evolutionary Leaders Network, where it's all an online portal for evolutionary training for leaders. And it's for, the first course is Everyone is a Leader, and then there's progressive courses that are helping leaders to be evolutionary in their approach. And then, of course, what are the key components of everything I'm talking about? Well, in a shared leadership approach with upgraded, envision the workplace where everyone in the organization has the upgraded leadership operating system, where everyone in the organization is leading change, where everyone in the organization is creatively coming up with solutions real time. And then picture that organization, and what you have is a team knowledge sharing on an ongoing basis. You have an open and trusting environment. You have participative decision making. You have shared expectations, and you have recognition.